Hey guys, this is Andrew again. Just gonna go through something that I commented on, and then I thought about making a little bit of a tutorial on it because it's pretty easy to do. Gonna go over creating a short horn to mock a tsunami. I know that a lot of people like the tsunami short horns. Um, so what I got here is just the scale trains ESU file for the -9. And one thing that I do whenever I modify a sound file like this, especially if you have a horn pack on it. I like to go into the horn packs, and you see I've got a whole bunch of different horns in here. And what I'll do is, if I know what horn I want to use on the locomotive, and I'm not going to change it, I'll delete the rest of the horns. This helps free up space on the decoder, which helps it write faster. And it also opens up an SV9, if you ever want to experiment into using the SV9s for controls functions on different projects. But anyway, what you saw me do there was just delete everything else, and then I'll just remove the sound CV9 so that it's no longer um, looking for that CV9 to equal 9. Um, and then what I'll do is I'll go to sound and I'll hit remove unused sounds since we got rid of those, and you'll see that this is significantly smaller than what it was when we started with. And then go in here, and in initial one, note the name that you've got here, and exit, or not that one, fast exit, note the name. Another thing that you can do, which will make it really easy, just press and hold shift on your keyboard, click on both of them, right click, hit copy. And then what you'll do, you'll come over here and then you'll find an empty sound slot. For example, on this one, we got sound slot 9 that's empty. A lot of times if you're using an actual V5, sound slot 2 will be empty, a V5 sound file anyway. So we'll go in sound slot 9 and we'll paste what we just copied twice. Paste it twice. And then just kind of move it around wherever you want. It doesn't matter uh, how you have them set, as long as they're set in a way that makes sense to you. Then you're going to create a state and you're going to make sure to select loop, and I always just name them wait, just makes it easy. And we'll move wait, move it right here. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take a transition, you're going to draw from mute to initial 1. And under conditions, you're going to add function equals true. The next transition will be unconditional, which means you will not add any conditions to it. The one from that will also be unconditional. Now, since this is a loop, what you can do is the next transition that you draw, which is going to go from wait to initial 1 again, you can add function equals false. And what that does is allows the decoder to just sit here and not do anything while it's waiting for your next input. If you do not loop it, for example, if you don't loop it, you hit validate, it's going to pop up a red X and it's going to say last condition must be unconditioned. So if you loop it, hit validate, then you won't get that error. These other two errored because we haven't drawn transitions to them yet. So draw another transition, which is going to be unconditional. And just draw the last one. You can click anywhere on the screen to make a little angle on it. It doesn't affect anything in the decoder. It's just for the visual sake. And then you can just hit validate, and there you go. It's all set up. Go ahead and hit simulator and hit function. There's your horn sound. Sound again. And that's just the same with the function button. I'm not holding it or anything like that. It's just automatically doing it. Now the next thing that you'll do is turn off the simulator, and I'll name it Tsunami Clone. You can name it whatever you want. And what you'll do, you'll go into your decoder. You're going to go into function mapping. And right now F3 is set up to coupler, so you'll click the down button there, turn coupler off, find your Tsunami clone, select it, then go into sound slot settings, and then whatever you have your horn sound set at, 100%. Also set your clone sound to 100%, which is 128. Or if you have it maxed out, you know, you want it to match so it doesn't sound goofy. And then, of course, this file that we're working with, you want both of those, and then you can just put 0 there. And you preview it, to hear it. Then you would just write it. And then you would have short horn on F3, just like a Tsunami. So, yeah. There you go. Figured I'd just make a short little video because I had comment on a post that I made, and I was like, you know, I might as well just make a short little video so people can see how to do that. You know?